Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message for you, Sagittarius. We have death, clarified by judgment. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. Then we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Moon. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Pisces, and maybe even another Sagittarius. Okay? So somebody is coming back to you. Somebody is back with an apology. Or maybe this is you, Sagittarius, who is trying to get back together with somebody. By the way, this spread doesn't have to be about necessarily only love. It could be, for most of you, I think it will be. But for some of you, it could be work-related, business-related, right? Because somebody is coming back with the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups right there in the middle. That's somebody who is coming back. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. But it could also be somebody coming back with like a financial or monetary offer. Right, and the Page of Cups clarifying that is a card of an apology, or it could be an apology and perhaps an offer to meet and discuss things. Right, to the left from that Knight of Pentacles we have death, clarified by judgment. That could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but that could be a card of the end, right? Perhaps this came to an end at some point in the past, so that could be a card of the past energy. That could also be a card of a transformation. So if somebody is coming back to you, they could have changed to the point where you wouldn't even recognize them. They've completely changed with the Death card. All right, and judgment clarifying it could be a card of somebody having to make a judgment call. Perhaps something happened to them, so they had to change, right? Or judgment is simply somebody coming back to you. You're dealing with somebody from the past for sure, right? Right next to the deck we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Moon, and I think this is where you come in, Sagittarius, because the Five of Cups is always to do with the past. It's a card of grief and regret. The Moon clarifying it could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is a card of fear, right? The Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck, and it kind of makes sense, this card clarifying the Five of Cups. So you do have somebody coming back to you, but you are maybe a little bit afraid to go back there, to get back together with this person, to give it another shot. Or if this is about work, maybe you don't want to go back to that type of an environment, right? And you're being a bit emotional about it. There's nothing wrong with it, Sagittarius. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not sitting well with you, right? I don't see you jumping on this opportunity right away with those two cards. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that could be associated with different zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them, by the way. And the Wheel of Fortune, when it comes to people or situations from the past, it's a card of a restart of a cycle, or starting a new cycle but on new terms. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune, things always turn around, right? So again, the first two cards, Death and Judgment, these are like serious transformational cards. So perhaps, like I said, somebody's coming back to you. They're like completely different. Or if this is a workplace, maybe something changed. Maybe it's a new boss who is trying to get you back. Perhaps this person was not a boss, but they were also there. Now they became a boss, and now they want you back, or something like that. Right? The Knight of Pentacles is a very serious knight. It's the most financially abundant knight. And the Knight of Pentacles always, when it comes to love, the Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. Somebody who is not fooling or playing around. Alright, so interesting reading. Like I said, I think this is a serious offer from something or someone from the past, but I don't see you getting all excited about it. As a matter of fact, what happened in the past is still hovering over you. It's still not allowing you to, do anything about it other than grieving it, or you have some sort of reservations. You may have fear about this and things like that. But you know what? Let's take a look at the an additional spread for this situation. I'll be asking for an advice for you. All right? Cool. So here's an advice for you, Sagittarius, in regards to what we saw in the previous spread. We have the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. The advice for you is to give it another shot, Sagittarius. Yeah, you don't have to. It's just an advice. Yeah, it's a very straightforward spread. As you can see, I did not even have to clarify anything because it's very straightforward. Right? The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. When it comes to people or situations from the past, I often interpret the Fool as a card of second chances. Right? The Ace of Pentacles in the middle is kind of similar to the Knight of Pentacles in the first spread. And if you go back and take a look at the Knight of Pentacles, if you Google the Knight of Pentacles, you will see that the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle, right? I think that's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of. We're looking at in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like in the Ace of Pentacles, we're zooming in on it. Very serious ace. Very serious ace. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius, but the Star could be interpreted as a card of healing. All right, healing this connection, whatever the nature of this connection is. The Two of Cups right next to the deck, as you can see, there is two people in it, and that was the very last card that came out. If it's work-related, then the Two of Cups is like a handshake. That most likely comes with some paperwork. If it is about love, then the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, and yeah, they're together. Two people are together in love. Okay, so yeah, follow this advice. Don't follow this advice is going to be up to you. But the universe says there's still something there for you with this person or with that company, and the advice for you is to reestablish this connection. All right, so let's take a look at another lost message for you real quick. Here's another lost message for you, Sagittarius. We have the World, we have the Lovers, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Chariot, clarified by the Star. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, maybe another Sagittarius. Well, we've got 5 major Arcana cards on the table. The only minor Arcana card we have here is the Two of Cups, which is on the bottom of the deck. But, it's one of those minor Arcana cards people usually want to have. Alright, so what are we talking about here? Right, the Lovers, the second card that came out, is a Gemini major Arcana card. We're right in the middle of a Gemini birthday season right now. So the universe could be saying it's happening right now before the end of the Gemini birthday season. You could be dealing yourself with a Gemini. Right? The Lovers could also be a card of a choice, and it could be a card of the love of your life. So, alright, the World, the first card that came out, could be someplace remote, or it could be a card of an ending. Alright? The Lovers themselves is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of a new beginning. Okay? Or a card of travel. So we have an ending card, the World card, and we have a new beginning card, the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, again, it has something to, if you have a Gemini in your life, maybe it has something to do with their birthday, right? Because one year of their life is coming to an end, and another year of their life is about to begin. All right, so maybe you're going somewhere for their birthday, because the Chariot, clarified by the Star, the Chariot could be a card of literally going somewhere, or moving, relocating. Okay, for others of you, this spread could simply be talking about buying a new car, right? The Chariot could be a new vehicle, and the Star, it could be a card of a wish come true. Perhaps you always wanted a car, or you wanted a particular car. Okay, for others of you, maybe you're moving in with the love of your life, or maybe you are, like I said earlier, going on a trip together, on like a dream vacation, because the Star could be a wish come true, the Chariot could be literally going somewhere, right? So maybe you're going on a dream vacation. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is very similar to the Lovers, right? In both of those two cards, we have two people, and in both of those two cards, we have someone or something hovering over them. Okay, in the Lovers, it's an Archangel Michael or a deity, and in the Two of Cups, Cups, something is hovering over them. The Two of Cups, yes, very similar to the Lovers, right? It's also a soulmate card, just like the Lovers. And with the Two of Cups, it's when two people are on the same page, both people are feeling the same way towards one another. So with so many major arcana cards on the table, it is something serious. But at the same time, it's nothing bad. It's something good, something exciting. It could be a wish come true. It could be moving in together, going somewhere. It could be a new car, what have you. And all of this has to do with another individual, you and another individual. Right? Hence the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Let me know how this plays out for you. But, there's just so many ways for me to interpret this spread. I think I gave it a good chance to decipher it. Let me know how this plays out for you. But this looks awesome. I don't think we need to do additional clarification spreads. This looks good. All right. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing June.